Southern Charm reunion part 1 blew my goddamn mind. Thank you, Madison. Like, this show would be nothing.
Nothing
like,
without Madison.
This reunion
Yeah.
would not have been anything without Madison.
I
want to
Madison.
say that right now. Every time she opened her mouth, I was like,
yeah. And also, like, truth bomb.
spitting facts.
Also, though, I want to say, and Andy always does a good job, but this season specifically, I feel like he's just like has this great relationship with all of these people.
He's invested in their relationships.
And that he can push. Like in Real Housewives things,
Yeah.
sometimes there's questions asked that get dismissed and he moves on quickly because he knows like they're not going to give or whatever. Here, he's like pushing.
He's friends
and he's
with
not
them.
letting it. Yeah, like, no, you're not getting away with this.
Yeah.
Speak up or I'm going to keep asking.
I will point out, first and foremost, Craig looked so cutie patootie. And did you see he had the little brooch? Remember we were talking about brooches?
We did talk about brooches.
And I was like, of course he has a little brooch.
Yeah. But Andy also complimented his suit.
Yeah,
He was like,
was
I love this
so
outfit. Yeah,
nice.
it was good.
It was so nice.
Everybody looked really good. I loved the outfits.
Let's get into the Austen, Salley.
Before
Craig.
we get into this.
Yes.
Oh, wow. We love each other. I just have to say one of the funniest things, because this had me laughing out loud. I was sitting in the living room like by myself, cackling out loud. And I was like, oh my God, if Mike can hear me, he's going to think I'm a psychopath. When Austen, so you know when they're all like walking in and they've got their Starbucks or whatever.
Oh my God.
And Austen goes, I ordered a chef's ass. Guess what it is? And he says a flat white.
He was
I
waiting.
could have fallen off my chair. That was so good.
There was probably not even cameras around, and he was like, hey, like, come over here. Come film this.
Oh my God, it was so
And then they
funny.
put it on TV, which is amazing.
Incredible.
Okay. Salley, Craig, Charley, Austen. What a treat for the viewers,
Holy
first and
fuck.
foremost. Like, this whole season was so good.
Yeah.
The reunion crushed. So clearly the season ends with Salley being interested in Austen.
And still, because she's like still
like,
talking about it on the
you
stage.
could tell they're probably like hooking up. They're still casually hooking up.
Yeah. They've been hanging out and posting like funny TikToks and Instagrams and shit.
The craziest part of the entire reunion is when Madison says out loud what Austen told her and then also what Salley told her about each other.
Like, hey, you guys want to try to cover shit up? Both of you have been talking to me.
Yes.
Let me tell you.
And so she said that Austen said he would want to be with Salley if she wasn't so much of like living her best single life, like being out 3 to
Like a
4
party
nights
girl.
a week, like party girl, like that maybe he would look at Salley in a different way.
Which I think is a fair assessment. Like, I know that sounds harsh because Sally's like, I'm not out that much and I can do whatever I want. Of course you can. But when Madison is saying like you have to, what did she say? You have to be a wife to
Act like a wife
to
be a wife.
be treated like a wife or whatever. And like that is kind of true. Like if you want this party guy that you've been partying with to look at you as more than the party girl,
Yeah.
you have to showcase that you're more than the party girl.
Right.
When you're always trying to be the bro and always trying to be like in the hot tub, going to the guys' parties, doing these things, like then that's how they're gonna look at you. I think that's also why Craig didn't look at you seriously.
Yeah.
Because buying chickens doesn't like mask all the other things that you were doing.
I feel like it was also like, put yourself in Austen's shoes. Salley was initially interested in Craig
Correct.
and is still like, oh, I wish Austen's personality was on Craig's body. Like, that is crazy.
Imagine a man said that about any woman.
But
Like that was wild to me.
how do you start a serious relationship with someone knowing that they're like, first of all, like super attracted to
Your best friend.
your best friend who is now like
Who also
maybe
you don't
not
like.
your friend.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to say that.
Yeah.
But that was crazy.
Insane.
Yeah. And so then Madison pointed out, like, when they started talking about Audrey, I was like, oh my God, because Rodrigo, like, I love Rodrigo.
Mm-hmm.
He needs more like airtime because he is like the voice of reason, but also like people trust him, and so he knows all the information, and he's
kind.
His takes on the different situations are facts, and he wasn't afraid to say to Salley, like, you went too far. Like, he's good friends with Salley, and he was still like,
I'm going to tell you how it is.
and Audrey were still together, and I felt bad for Audrey. Like, you needed to take a step back.
Yes.
And so the whole thing about Audrey wanting to confront Salley at the end of Austen and Audrey's relationship, And Austen was like, yeah, I kind of prevented that from happening. I was screaming at my iPad. Like, it is up to Austen to have a conversation with Salley and be like, can you fucking tone it down? Like, I'm in a relationship with Audrey. Why is it up to Audrey to go have a conversation with Salley?
Correct.
It's none of her fucking business.
Exactly.
Austen, go tell Salley to cool it.
Yeah. And like, you want your girlfriend to trust you,
Like,
then prove to her
what?
that you're trustworthy instead of letting these things happen.
Yeah.
Like, it's inappropriate.
And the fact, like, Madison said, she was like, I told Audrey, like, be careful, Sally's gonna steal your man, and now look where we are.
Yeah. And like, true.
Yes. Like, this was an Austen thing.
Yeah.
That should have,
Yeah.
like, he should have took it upon himself to be like, listen, Salley.
Yeah. Why
Like,
are we putting the responsibility on
tone
Audrey?
it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or on anybody else.
Agreed.
Like, it's fucking up to Austen. Set a fucking boundary for your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Anyways, what else? Charley, I'm surprised they didn't. Maybe in the second episode they'll talk more about like
For
the
sure.
Charley Craig thing, because I just found like it was interesting to me that Craig said Salley kept telling him that Charley was talking to other guys
Yeah.
to try and like sabotage their relationship.
I believe it.
But then I feel like Craig thought that they were more serious than Charley
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
Like, which, I mean, if you're not having a conversation and asking each other
How
these
could you know?
questions, then both people are kind of in the dark just guessing
Correct.
what's going on. So I don't know.
I do want to say it's kind of iconic that Austen and Salley watched Heated Rivalry together.
Hilarious.
And that Shep had no idea what it was. Like, do you live under a rock?
And I love that they kept in the scenes of people explaining to Shep what Heated Rivalry
Yeah,
was.
Molly being like, oh, like
it's
like,
closeted
yeah.
gay hockey
There's
players.
lots of sex in
Lots
it.
of sex. And Shep's like, okay,
Oh, true, cool.
okay.
It was just so funny. And I think Andy's reaction to them watching Heated Rivalry is like extremely iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to talk about Austen being in the hot seat about whether him and Salley fucked.
This was the most awkward moment of television I've
And
ever
nobody
seen in my
dropped
life.
it. And good for Madison. Madison was like, you're not going to sit here and tell me that you guys are not sleeping together. Like, don't be dumb.
Yeah.
But then they try to like
I know, because
you know,
Salley was straight up asked and she's like, Austen, help me. Like, she didn't know. I think she didn't want to out Austen.
I think Austen had told her, don't say anything.
Yeah.
And then she can't not say anything.
But also, like Andy pointed out, you were with Audrey like 8 months ago. Like, the ship has sailed. Like,
Correct.
we know you guys are hooking up. Like, look at the TV show that just aired.
But
Like,
this is the thing that bothered me is Austen says like, oh, I'm not going to say out of respect for Audrey. You never
Respect.
respected Audrey. And in fact, like the way that you interacted with Salley when you were with Audrey
crazy.
is worse than you now saying that you're fucking Salley.
Yeah.
Like
we know.
way worse.
Mhm.
So like just wear it.
Yeah. When Austen
That
said,
bothered me.
I'm not going to be bullied into dating Salley, I was like, if I was Salley, I would have crawled into a hole.
Correct.
It is so obvious that Salley wants to be with Austen and thinks they would be like the best couple in the world, happily married, like big family.
And he doesn't want
and
you.
Austen does not want to go there.
Why would you want to be with
hang
someone?
out with you, have fun, make out, have sex, whatever. And it's like another dagger in Sally's heart because she wanted Craig. Craig was not romantically interested at all. And now this is happening with Austen. But
Yeah.
Austen will
String you
like
along.
hook up with her and like string her along. And
Yeah.
Sally is almost trying to
It's mean.
prove to Austen at the reunion, like, no, I'm home. I'm making myself dinner. Like, I treat my boyfriend so well. I do too much for them. I was like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like, you're a gorgeous, like, smart.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
You're a catch. You don't need
Oh
to
my
sell yourself. If
God.
somebody doesn't want you, they're not the person for you, babe.
literally, it
It
was
made me cringe. And
hard
it was
to
sad.
watch.
I know.
Like, Madison needs to, like, run Sally through a boot camp of, like,
Correct.
be a badass bitch. Okay?
What was funny to me though is that Madison says that Audrey is going to be like the one that got away for Austen. The whole time I wanted to scream at the TV and be like, no, Madison, the one that got away for Austen was you.